The 2016 Cartier Queen's Cup kicked off with a formidable lineup of 12 teams. After 3 weeks of play, the field had been narrowed down to 8 teams competing in the quarterfinals. Perennial powerhouse Dubai were the 2015 Queen's Cup runners-up. Team owner Rashid Al Wadi is one of the youngest and most talented on the circuit. They enter the quarterfinals undefeated with a record of 4-0. When Juan Martin's handicap was lowered from 10 to 9 in the UK last year, it raised a few eyebrows. Young Englishman Kean Hall rounds out the team and makes Dubai one of the tournament's most likely finalists. The Argentine duo face fellow La Dolfina teammate Pelon Sterling, who has joined the French brothers Ludo and Sébastien Payency at HB this year. Keen on making a run to the final, HB looked to Pelon and Kubi Tocolino to ignite their offense.
Ladies and gentlemen, a very good afternoon to you all and welcome to the quarterfinals of the Cartier Queen's Cup for 2016.
HB took an early lead.
Still with Sterling. Cambiaso's looking for the penalty. Looks like his arm is raised in the air there now. Tocolino. Sterling's going for the pass and there it is. Sterling has got the break here, ladies and gentlemen. Sterling surely. Goal for Sterling and HB have taken the lead again. Infield by Kean Hall finds Juan Martin Nero, open backhand again, the shot towards goal, it's off the post, it's across the goal mouth. So at the end of 3 here at Le Lyon, it is HP 5, Dubai 5. Fiance is in front of Adolfo. He's looked up to see where the target is. He's going to cross field now. Tocolino is on the chase, and there's the cut shot by Adolfo Cambiaso, and that is beautifully done by the legend. Cambiaso from 60 or 70 yards out, cut it right in half.
And the second half saw Kean Hall play much more physically on Tocolino. This allowed Adolfito and Juanma freedom to attack, and Dubai quickly pulled away.
There it is, ladies and gentlemen. That is the end of the sixth chukker in the first quarter-final here at Le Lyon Farm. The final score is Dubai 15, HB 9.
RH Polo, owned by Ben Suleimani, narrowly scraped into the quarter-finals with a 1-3 record. Determined to turn their season around, Nico Pires and the Brazilian Rodrigo Andrade honed their teamwork during a rainy rematch against the Britannia El Romanzo team.
So is Pierres down for the goal. Pierres looking for number 10, Nico Pierres. What a goal from Nico Pierres!
In a nail-biting 10-9 finish, RH prevailed to earn the right to meet Saqqara in the quarterfinals. Lin and Lee Saqqara are no strangers to Queen's Cup quarterfinals, having reached this stage 4 out of the last 5 years. Saqqara welcomes from the 2015 UAE team Pablo McDonough and Lucas Monteverde. Just 2 minutes into the game, Saqqara's Jack Hyde had to leave the ground due to a broken hand. He was replaced by 20-year-old Mexican JJ de Alba. The game was a back-and-forth affair.
Comes lovely little play there by Andrade. Could he be goal time? It's looking pretty good. Under the neck. What a beautiful under the neck shot. Change of pony as well, and there goes Pablo McDonough. He shoots past Alistair Patterson, and it's Pablo McDonough. He's on a flyer, down the field he goes. The approach shot is good. He's stroking it away, a stick and ball effort. Difficult bounce for him. Can he finish it off? Unkind bounce again. He's got the eye of a devil. He shoots. He puts it through. Ooh, lovely goal there by Pablo McDonough.
With Saqqara leading to 2 goals late in the 6th, it looked like their trip to the semi-finals was sealed. However, RH did not give up without a fight.
2 goals. There's plenty of time for RH. It's not over yet. A lot of polo to play in this game.
There will be a penalty for RH Polo, and that brings us to 9 apiece.
It is the first overtime of the Cartier Queen's Cup. They'll be back for the 7th chukker in a few moments' time.
Still anybody's game. It's Pablo McDonough for Saqqara. In he comes. He's still got Nico Pires. Oh, and he gets the penalty.
shoots. He scores. He's got the score. It's many congratulations to Zakara. Commiserations to RH Polo. Well, what a game we've seen, ladies and gentlemen.
They advance to the semi-finals and face a familiar foe, Dubai. Can underdog Zakara stop the Dubai machine, or will Dubai continue their march to victory? The third quarter-final featured Michael Bickford's La Indiana against Hilali Nordin's underdogs, Sifani. La Indiana is led by the combined talent of Nick Roland and Agustin Molos, with six-goaler Julian Negro de Lucareta. Lucareta is making his debut appearance in the English high goal, fresh from winning the 2016 US Open. This team has surprised many by making it to the knockout stages of the Queen's Cup and have a record of 2-1. Hilali Nordin's underdogs, Sifani, has the 7-goal trio of Wangri Savaleta, Luke Tomlinson and John Paul Clarkin. The first half was a close contest.
All upfield towards Wangri Sabaleta. Over the top from Pickford. Zabaleta comes in field now. Wangri Zabaleta. He's made good ground. Look at Roldan. Here comes the next shot. Zabaleta. Oh my word, has he got it? The perfect start, and it's a hell of a goal from Wangri Zabaleta.
Both teams played exceptional defence. Half-time saw La Indiana hold a narrow lead of 6-5. The second half, however, was a totally different affair.
De Luzareta's on the charge here. Look it up from Pickford and Hilali Nordin. The bell is going. He's got 30 seconds. De Luzareta, Julian Negro de Luzareta. He opens the backhand in field towards the goal. Has he got it? Brilliant play, De Luzareta. That is superb. And they've taken a 2-goal advantage.
La Indiana swept their opponents aside and at one point held a double-digit lead. La Indiana will look to carry this momentum through to their semi-final against the winner of King Power Foxes and La Bamba de Areco. King Power Foxes are the returning champions of the 2015 Queen's Cup. Top Srivadanaprabha, as well as being owner and player of King Power Foxes, is also chairman of Leicester City Football Club. King Power Foxes is led by the unstoppable brothers Facundo and Gonzalito Perez. They're joined by Juan Jose Araja, the youngest player in the tournament. He's fast improving and will definitely continue to do so as the tournament progresses.
Mess here. Facundo stops his backhand. Now Araja will come forward in front of Laprida. Araja goes to goal. Araja for 7-4. He's not catching Laprida. Araja, very well done. Jose Araja, beautifully taken.
King Power Foxes are matched up against Jean François Vico's team, La Bamba de Areco. King Power started the match somewhat slower than expected and took a few chuckers to find their rhythm.
Kavna shoots from distance. Going in there, Laprida, surely Laprida, goal Laprida!
La Bamba were able to keep pace with the Perez duo. In their second half, Gonzalito and Facundo were able to unleash their horsepower to full effect, and they left La Bamba in their dust.
Top still now with Facundo, the pass downfield. He can come infield now. Look at Top going to goal. It's low. King Power here. Ramon Araja. The ball's going towards the goal. Oh, it's another one, ladies and gentlemen. This time it's Top 3 with an Abrapa.
Their strength and depth of ponies is a clear advantage that any opponent will struggle to contend with. Having run out winners, King Power Foxes move into the semi-finals also undefeated and are intent on retaining their title. 2016 Cardiff Queen's Cup is brought to you by Polo Channel.